If you don't mind me talking about abortions.
What is happening with his face? What is he doing?
Please tell me you're recording.
Yes. That was interesting.
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
I don't know, he's doing something weird.
Okay, you need, like, exorcism music there. Oh, dear God! Ty, what's wrong with you?
He's not
What's
well.
happened?
He's not well.
He's not well. I thought your mouth was fucked up to begin with. This is... Call an ambulance! Oh God, no! No! He's like, I bit my tongue! I bit my tongue!
I love how Maury's just over there, just shaking his head. Oh, he's fixed.
Ty,
There we go.
what have you done, mate?
He's alright, he's better now.
What have you done, mate? You fucked up fucking kangaroo! Looking...
Okay, yeah, I'm turning that down. That's hurting my ear.
Okay.
Okay. I think we're okay to start properly now.
That's always a good one to start with. Hey, can you hear that? Can you hear that one? No, can you hear that? Oh, by the way, I'm slightly deaf. Good one to, like, mention. But hey, you know, lovable old Katie here.
Yeah, and hateful old false Alec here. What's this? Is that a crane?
I think so. I don't know.
No, cranes have like huge necks, don't they?
Yeah.
Maybe it's just...
Speaking of which, we worked out the boss cast is in fact a cassowary.
Yes, I did know it, but that was like a long time ago, so I forgot.
I didn't know it at the time. I googled it and I learned about an entirely new animal I didn't know was a thing.
Oh, and Maury is a sulphur-crested cockatoo.
That is a mouthful.
It is.
Sulphur-crested cockatoo. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Try saying toy boat 3 times fast.
Toy boat, toy boat, toy boat.
Exactly. You just start saying toy boy.
Oh. You and your filthy mind. You.
Uh-oh. Okay, we're good.
What do you do to me?
Many things.
Shush!
Okay. What should we do first?
Call the police!
What do you want to do first? Do you want to do walk in the park or shipwrecks? So it's like a jungle one or a shitty swimming one.
Oh god, the swimming one. That tormented the fuck out of me when I was a small, rosy-cheeked child.
I think they always do, because you always lose something.
Like I said, I had no concept of the breath meter back when I played this the first time. Ty would just straight up drown, because I had no idea that was
There was
like...
a thing for it, though.
There was.
Icon.
There was, but remember, I was like... God, it was 2003. I was about to say 2003 because I'm so used to saying like 2015 and 2010.
2003.
Yeah, it's messed with my brain a little. But oh god, I was like 8 at the time, and of course I had no concept. Oh, look at you jumping over the fence like the rebel you are.
Don't need fucking gates.
Gates are for pussies.
Yes. So what do you want to do?
Yeah, walk in the park.
You want to do walk in the park? We're going to do both of them today anyway, aren't we?
Yeah.
So.
Because isn't the soundtrack for this like really cool?
It is pretty cool, actually. Well,
but,
the soundtrack for all of them
Bridge over River Ty
is the best.
The best. I think with this game, the soundtrack is either like really janky, really kind of cliche, sort of like guitars and shit that's not very interesting to listen to, or it's just fucking amazing. One or the other. I know the sequel had that Flight of the Valkyries with didgeridoos, and that was. You didn't notice that in the helicopter levels.
Oh wait.
It was so cringy. It just wasn't even. It was like, what am I listening to? An already horrible level is just made even more painful. Honestly, though, I didn't mind the helicopter levels, to be honest. I might be the only human being who didn't mind them.
They weren't bad. No, they weren't bad. Because they were quite simple. It's just basic puzzle solving.
Yeah, but like it so detracted from the rest of the game, you know? It just felt really out of place. But then the car thing was completely out of place. I fucking despised the car
has the best music though in the game.
Okay, yeah, I'll give you that. But I hate it so much. I always got lost. I never knew where I was going. It was like, okay, go from here to here in 3 minutes, and that's the mission. And I was like, well, fuck. 20 attempts later, I finally find the place, and it's like, right, now how do I find my way back?
Oh, good luck.
Well, shit!
Did you forget there's a map?
Yes! Yes, I forgot there was a map!
Oh my days.
But it was like, I think the Thai series, as much as I love it, I have to confess, it was an exercise in basically poor implementation. I mean, we have a collectathon here when nothing is really necessary, if you get me.
No.
You can complete the game with the bare minimum of everything. There's no real... Apart from like the bonus level at the end, which has the teaser for fucking Mecha Spy.
Well, no, yeah, that's just the...
Mecha Thai.
That's not in the bonus level.
Why did I say no, that was at the very end, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's just a little cutscene.
Yeah.
Spoilers?
Well, it's not really... I think we're safe, to be honest with you.
I think most people that wanted to play this will have already played it by now.
Yeah, but the second game, I think, is the biggest criminal for this, because there were whole items to collect, which would just help you collect the other items, which you didn't even need.
It is a shame, to be honest, that they did that.
It's like, I like collectathons. The Spyro games are like some of my favourite games ever. But that's because you need to collect everything.
Well, the first one is the best.
Yeah.
All the rest are just kind of okay follow-ups.
Well,
except for Enter the Dragonfly, which is just buggy as shit.
Oh yeah, I've seen your Let's Plays of those. I've seen all of them now, and my god.
Yeah.
My dear sweet Ra, you know.
Ra?
I'm a sun worshipper.
Okay, right.
Oh wait, shit, we can't talk about any beliefs or opinions because this is YouTube.
Oh, dude, please.
Your entire fan base is going to castrate me now.
That'd be an event.
Yeah, let's not give them any ideas.
You gave them the idea.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen like since we started doing this all those months ago. I'm sorry I have a life. Okay.
Yeah.
I've kind of seen a few reviews of this because it was mostly out of interest. What do you?
So I'm moving the microphone out of the way of the laptop because it'll get echo.
Right. Okay. Yeah. It was mostly out of interest. I read some reviews about this game because like this was like such a long time ago in my life. I never really. This was before I started like properly looking up shit just for entertainment value.
Yeah. And
everyone who's reviewed this game, most people at least, they all say that the voice acting in this game is like, oh, it's horribly stereotypical of Australian people. Guys, the company is Australian.
Yeah.
I think they get to do that.
Yeah, they know.
It's like, if I wanted to do like a very British accent, I could.
Well, yeah. And you're feasibly allowed because you are 100% British.
Yeah, because
That's how it works.
I think it's like the border between insulting and satire, if you get me. It's a very fine line.
Look at these textures.
Oh god. You know, I remember playing this on the GameCube, and it was like the best fucking graphics ever.
It was amazing.
And then I look at it now, and it's like, dear God.
It doesn't help that we're still having to use composite video. I mean,
that's true.
I still can't get the component cable to work. I don't know why.
I mean, there are parts of this game that work beautifully. Okay, it's like the collector's objects are all red, but a lot of the background is green. and you have elements of Ty's design that also, like, it's got that red and green clash, which it makes the character, it makes the object stand out beautifully. If they'd stuck with that colour scheme throughout the whole thing, then it would have really supplemented the graphics, but alas, the rest of it is just this muddy brown or grey texture.
Yeah.
Which I suppose if you're in Australia, then that's literally all you will see, just oceans and oceans of grey, brown, nothing.
Not all of it, though, because there are levels that,
There are levels which are like dead snowy.
Yeah.
Which to me makes no sense, because I wasn't even aware they had snow.
I don't know. I think they get kind of extreme all-weather. If it rains, it goes torrential. If it's sunny, it's burning.
That's fair enough. I was having a conversation with someone about this a while ago. It's like we always like talk about the English climate, and that's because you know, the stereotype for England is that it's just constant rain.
Yeah.
But
it's not true.
Well, it's technically true because we get like very light rain consistently all the fucking time. But other countries, they tend to have like a massive dump of rain all at once, and then the rest of the year it's like just a complete steady climate of nothing.
And they never really talk about that though.
No, it's like
Listen, Ty, before you tackle this
God, I've had talks with people about like their countries have like monsoon seasons, and things just get washed away.
Wow.
I think the closest we've had to that here is when like occasionally like a town or whatever will flood slightly.
We do get floods every so often, but they're never very extreme.
No.
Welcome to the worst part about the jungle levels.
Oh, fuck's sake.
The slides are fun, but if you go too fast you'll miss one of them and you'll have to do it all again.
Yeah, that used to annoy the fuck out of me.
So you have to go like really dead slow in order to catch them all.
Have you noticed that this game is basically Sonic Adventure 2?
I've never played that game.
It's very similar. Like, there's a lot of speed, there's a lot of collectathon. You have an evil, dark, edgy clone of yourself, and a mechanical version of yourself. It's basically Sonic.
Right. Okay.
I mean, not that that's a bad thing. I mean, if you're gonna emulate a particular IP, then that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Because I think anyone who mentions Sonic is gonna mention that he has the best design of any video game character, arguably.
I don't agree with that.
It's so recognizable, though.
I suppose a blue hedgehog that runs fast.
It's like I'm not saying those games. I mean, I personally hate Sonic and all of his games. But the design, I cannot argue with. It's a very memorable design.
It is, yeah.
If you were to like show me like a load of silhouettes, I'd be able to pick out Sonic immediately.
Oh yeah, of course. Binoculars that don't work.
Yeah.
I need a favour, mate. There's a flock of cave bats.
They changed his voice actor for the third game, and he sounds really cute.
Really?
Yeah, he sounds amazingly cute. With this, he's all butch and manly.
Yeah, I've looked into the third game a bit, and isn't there like this? They changed the combat system so that you use
you can use melee
weapon.
Yeah,
that's a terrible idea.
it is, but it's there.
I mean, I get it. You're trying to be brave, and you're trying to like change up the formula a bit, but why? Don't fix what isn't broke.
You can still use them properly, but when you're in close quarters with an enemy, he will swing it instead of throw it.
Oh.
So you can still use them as long-range weapons.
Yeah.
I mean, it is useful because you can fire a lot faster, because you're not limited by throwing it and then not having it in your hand. You can just keep on attacking.
Yeah.
But yeah, there are limitations. This is a great mission.
Yeah, it's so riveting.
Yeah, I've only just been able to recently start playing the third game, simply because, you know, it was American released only.
Yeah, and that's always a douchey thing, isn't it?
It is.
Because licensing laws are a bitch.
Oh, you beauty!
Australia.
We get it. You're Australian.
Are you sure? You haven't digged it home enough yet. Oh, camera. No, it's not this one.
The camera controls are just beautiful.
No, they're not.
I was being excited.
I know.
Didn't we like mention that before?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sure we're going to mention quite a lot of things, just because there's quite a time lapse between these videos.
Yeah, it's been literally like 2 months.
Yeah.
And yeah, I have just too much to do. Too much to do.
Same. Thankfully, we might be able to get through a couple of videos today. We'll split them up so that I can upload them on a more regular basis.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to upload them all in one.
I mean, the great thing is I can come here, I can do this and talk and do my work at the same time.
Yeah. Well, you can't really do it while we're doing the video. You're too distracted.
Okay, yeah, that's...
I haven't seen you put that pen to the screen.
Shush! We're trying to build an illusion of our characters to the audience so they don't realise how deeply flawed we are!
We are very flawed. I can't wait to show you a very special glitch in... what's it called? Shipwrecks.
Yeah.
It's, amazing.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really very special.
Glitches. They're always fun.
They are. There isn't another one like it in the game, so it's gonna be good.
I think the best glitch I found with this one is it's the typical clipping straight through the wall glitch.
Yeah.
But I think every game has one of those, or like several of those.
Well, that's actually what it is.
Oh, I see.
But there's only one place you can do it that I found anyway.
Yeah. I have to say, like, for what it is, this game is pretty tightly made, you know.
It is. It's very solid.
Yeah.
The second game, not so much. I wasn't quite as pleased with the way that they designed the second game, where they made opals a currency.
That was a poor choice. Like I said, it's a collectathon where you don't need what you're collecting, you know?
Whereas in this game you do. You need them to collect the Thunder Eggs so that then you can collect the talismans. But in the second game you don't need to collect any of them because you can win the entire game using only one kind of boomerang.
Yeah.
It'd be shit, but you could do it.
I did it because I didn't know where the fuck you found the bloody things, because I spent the entire game lost.
Oh god.
And look, listen, basically if anyone is completely lost during the game, through the entire expanse of the game, it kind of tells you about the design choices, in my opinion.
It's not very good. Yeah.
You just missed a thunder. Oh.
I'm going back. I need to do the slide again because this one splits into two.
Yeah, and you also missed two.
I did miss.
Yeah,
one.
see, this is the thing. If you miss one object, it sets you back.
Not in this case though, because they merge again, so I'm okay.
Yeah.
I do like that when you're doing this, and if you fall into that cave, they've put in one of those flowers that project you back onto the slide, but it doesn't appear until you've been on the slide.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It is.
But it's like, I mean, what I was saying about the things setting you back, when I was playing Tai 2, I literally did not collect anything, and I still completed the game just fine.
Yeah.
I think the one thing that really set me back was collecting opals to get the bunyips.
Yeah, you do need those, yeah.
I don't know
some
what
occasions.
I don't know what a bunyip is. What is a bunyip?
It's some kind of mythical creature in Australian lore. It's a horrifying thing, apparently.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, for kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what it actually does, but why don't you search it? You've got your tablet.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, just intermission briefly whilst I Google this.
Oh, I did miss two. You're quite right. I thought I only missed one.
You missed. Why is it that people always doubt me?
Because you're very doubtable.
Oh. Dear God, this thing is horrifying.
It is, isn't it?
It is a large mythical creature from Australian Aboriginal mythology, said to lurk in swamps, billabongs, creeks, riverbeds, and waterholes. Quoted word for word from the Wikipedia article.
Yeah.
It's on Wikipedia, so it must be correct.
Of course.
Wow, this thing, it's like a cross between a dog and like a manatee.
Have you, do you remember this?
Oh yeah.
The thing that everyone hates.
Dude, just pick it the fuck up!
Yeah, there's no one there. And then this turkey just absorbs it.
Yeah, this fucking special needs turkey. I'm sorry, was that too offensive? Was that too edgy for you?
No.
Do not offend the YouTube demographic. This is Spyro! This is like that level from Spyro that everyone adores.
Which level?
You know, the one with the fucking, the thief character?
Yes, the thief.
That makes the most annoying noise!
Well, the thieves are in a lot of them. In quite a couple of episodes, levels.
They're in just about every Spyro game I've ever played.
Yes, but they're not in every level in, Oh, come on, don't target the enemy.
It's like, see, I've only, the only Spyro games I've properly played were the Game Boy ones, because that was the only console I had for a good portion of my life.
And they were all 2D.
Yeah. Well, they were like isometric.
Yeah.
And, I had Season of Ice and Season of Fire, and they were both fucking amazing, in my opinion, because it was like the only game I ever had for a while. Anyway, backstory aside, I just remember the Season of Ice, the thief in the Season of Ice was such a bitch, because you had to navigate all the little, like, narrow pathways
on the tiny
screen, and it was like, basically you fuck up and you go in, like, you fall off the cliff into the water or whatever, and you die because Spyro can't swim for some reason.
Yeah, of course. That made no sense. But then in what was it called? Enter the Dragonfly, you can.
Because reasons.
Yeah. It's such a shit game.
Yeah. God, I think, I remember in, what was it called? The Legend of series, the third one. If you tried to jump into water, you'd start flying.
What?
I thought the flight mechanic in Dawn of the Dragon, that's what it's called.
Right.
I thought the flight mechanic in that game was really clever. Now that's another interesting little mechanic, is that the two characters that you played as were tethered together constantly. Now I've played games where if it had like a tether mechanic, it'd be really obnoxious. It'd just get in the way constantly. But in this case, it blended with the gameplay so seamlessly. There were puzzles where you'd have to like use the tether to like get to certain parts of the map and solve particular puzzles. I thought that was fucking genius, to be honest with you.
Did that, didn't they?
Hey?
Didn't Sonic do that? Where they have the different characters and they're kind of with you and you need to use the different characters to get to certain areas, etc. I think
They
did that in Sonic Boom.
Oh yeah, but we don't talk about Sonic Boom. We don't ever talk about that fucking game. But that's not what I'm really talking about. It's like when the two characters are like tethered together. It's like, for example, there were parts of that Spyro game where one character would have to like cling to a cliff face, and then the other would have to use the tether to like swing to another cliff face, then cling to that, then the other character would swing and stuff. And you'd have to like use the tether to like rope a particular object and move it about by positioning the two characters the right way. It's hard to describe, but it was really clever in the way it was implemented, you know? But I remember there's like games like Destroy All Humans, and I can't really think of any other example where it's just, that's the most obnoxious example of it I can think of.
Yes.
Because it just, there's no reason for it, you know?
Hi, am I glad to see you.
And, God, do you remember Destroy All Humans?
I just got them all. He likes them. The third one was terrible, though.
Oh, of course it was, but god damn, that was a long time ago. From my perspective.
Hit the boulders with your rang so they knock the blue tongues out of the way.
Oh, I hated this level.
Yeah, well, it's not too bad.
Is it funny? Isn't it funny how, like, one of the things we have not talked about is Ty?
Yeah, that's true. I find it odd that his kind of love interest is a dingo.
Really?
Well, Shazza, she's a dingo.
Oh.
The one we're helping currently.
She's gonna eat your babies.
But in the third game, it's got a very interesting little hidden plot point about the two of them. Because Ty goes into the future or something, so he's missing for quite a while. And then you talk to Sly, and he says something like, "You've been away, so I've had to keep Shazza company." And it's like, oh. Okay, what did you two do while I was gone?
You know, for kids.
Thanks heaps for what you did back there, Possum.
Yes, shooting
By the way,
lizards
I found this in the
helps
crate.
you fix
You
your
want
car.
Well,
Makes sense.
I better get a move on.
Okay, you had the Thunder Egg this entire time. You do realise I'm trying to save the world, right?
No, you've got to fix my car first.
Yes, my car is more important than the fate of the fucking universe.
I don't know how she's here, because why these barricades got here, I don't even know. And then
What mechanism is moving those spikes up and down?
who knows? But then where did she go? Because she couldn't have gone down the hill with the boulders. She couldn't have come this way because it's a dead end.
Holy shit.
What? Just
Oh
that.
my god. You're freaking me out, man! Freaking me out! I mean, I don't even understand why there would be a roadblock like this, because, you know, if you look at the fucking, the stick things...
The boomerangs?
No, not the fucking boomerang,
Oh, these things?
Yeah. Those... Okay, they're stuck into the ground. They have, like, the tie, sure, but if you rammed into that, like... Look at how the spikes are angled.
Yeah.
They're angled in a way which if you went straight into it, it would, like, collapse in on itself.
There we go, you lost one.
Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh god! You need to get that looked at, Ty. You need to get that looked at.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
This cock is a multi-rang.
Oh, gee. Oh, no! 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 I think, like, if you were driving full speed down here, let's face it, the frillers are just gonna, like, deflect completely off of your car bumper, no problem.
Well, yeah.
The only real risk is the fucking spikes, which I have a
shit.
considering, like, what the frill lizard army is capable of, I have a feeling those spikes are just made of, like...
Rubber.
Yeah. Like, Jacob's cream crackers.
They just
glue.
crumble.
Yes. And glue.
They hope it doesn't rain, because then they just melt.
Yeah.
I don't actually know if they hurt you. I've never felt the need to touch one of them.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
they hurt you.
Holy shit, he flew back!
They do. It's not like a quick ow or anything. He physically threw backwards.
He just threw himself back, jeez.
Let's you and me race, brah.
Bet your thundering can't be me.
Fate of the world! Remember! If you don't give me the Thunder Egg, we are all going to die.
Nah, he doesn't care.
Help me make you not die.
Nah, he doesn't care. He just wants to race. Brah.
I have found a character which I despise.
Him?
Yeah, I forgot that character was even a thing. And
No, you're gonna hate a different character when he comes in. Booney.
Oh, I think I know. Who's that again?
He's the little koala bear kid that runs away from you because he stole the Thunder Egg.
Oh, for fuck's fate of the world!
Exactly.
Oh, man. I remember thinking this when I was a kid, and I'm thinking it now. Cass's army, Boss Cass's army, easily the most incompetent I've ever experienced out of any fiction.
You got lucky as all. But
No.
fair is fair.
The allies are better at keeping the Thunder Eggs away from Ty than the actual enemies of the
Actually, let me remind you, fate of the world. With friends like these, who needs enemies?
game. Exactly. Who needs an enemies?
Did you just quote Finding Nemo?
I did. It's a good film.
Of course it's a good film!
I can't wait for Finding Dory.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that. Actually, hang on a minute. That tree just fades
What?
into existence.
Which one?
The one that's hiding the portal out here.
Oh.
Like, right back there.
Oh yeah.
It just...
Draw distance.
Yeah, I know, but it's just the fact that the portal is still there.
That's weird.
Hmm.
Maybe it's so players don't get lost, they always know where the portal is.
Maybe, but you can't see it through objects.
Oh, that's weird! So the draw
Something
distance...
that you interact with doesn't disappear, but the trees do.
Okay, that's either a rendering engine thing, just so it doesn't like tire itself out, or
Yeah.
it's just to help the player out a bit, I don't know.
Maybe. So there we go. Walk in the park, done.
Fantastic. It's like, it's the same principle as how, I mean, I get asked this a lot, usually when there's like an animation on YouTube or something, and you know how like all bread in cartoons is like a stereotypical French baguette?
Yes.
That's because that's what we associate with bread. It doesn't have to look like that, but it's to help us out, so we don't have to spend like... It's the extra split second of, what's that? What is that? That eliminates it completely. If it's a baguette,
You just
immediately
know
we
it's
know.
bread. Yeah.
But I get asked, like, oh, well, why is it a baguette that's historically inaccurate? That's the noise that pretentious people make when they think that they've got a point against someone. But no, it's because it helps us out.
It does.
If it was like a loaf, like an English loaf, how many people do you think would like immediately associate that with
Why are
bread?
they eating a brick? Is it what?
Yeah. You have to remember, the audience is stupid.
Yes.
Always.
Always.
So you always have to put these little things to help people out, and I personally think that's why they made the draw distance different on certain objects.
Right.
I could be wrong. In fact, I'm probably wrong. It's probably
Ow.
just like a render thing, or maybe not even that.
Maybe. We don't know.
We don't know. We'd have to ask the game developers. And didn't Chrome Studio like stop?
No, they're still making video games.
Oh really?
Yeah, they're talking about a collection, a release on PC of all games.
Good for them.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Because they made the fourth game, and they're like, if this does well, we'll do a PC collection. Also, grass.
Ooh, that is a nice little detail. It's the little things.
Well,
Really
the fact
is.
that it stretches absurdly.
Yeah, but the fact that it stretches at all.
Yeah, the fact that it does move out of your way is rather nice, but they didn't quite get it right. Spyro is worse,
Yeah.
but it's not bad.
Oh wow, it's
Anyway.
like, it just deforms.
These don't though. The flowers.
That's because they're pretty, and Ty is a delicate little sensitive creature.
He is.
Brutally mass murdering hundreds of lizards. We
Anyway,
don't talk about that.
yeah, but I'm going to we're going to kind of end it here, and then we're going to restart it for the other one, so I can cut it into 2 videos.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So thank you for joining us for this video.
Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, you didn't actually advertise your own.
No, I didn't. If you want to catch more of my stuff, I believe
If you enjoy listening to him scream in your ears.
Yes. If you want to truly kill your ears, RIP headphone users, then my channel, I believe, is JB Superpants.
I don't know. I can
You-
find out and put it in the
Just
description.
put like a link or something.
Yeah.
I do Let's Plays, I do tutorials, and speed paints, and animation. Of course, I've done none of those things right now, because I'm a fairly new channel, and I just haven't had the time. But, you know, if you want someone who updates just about as frequently as VG Cats, then I'm the one to subscribe to. I think I've already told that joke on the recording.
Did you do it on the recording? I think you did it off the recording.
Okay, if it's on the recording, then delete it so I sound original.
Yeah. No, I'll leave it in. I'm gonna make you sound silly.
Oh, goddamn.
I've actually just noticed that the grass is 2D.
Yeah. I noticed that before, but...
I don't pay attention to the minor details very often, so...
Yeah. But, I've currently done a Let's Play of Five Nights at Freddy's 4. I only did 2 episodes because, honestly, that is the single most boring game I've ever played. Okay, now you're gonna get an entire fandom bitching at you right now. I've doomed you right there. I've already dug a fucking grave for myself, so... hey, maybe the next episode I'll explain why I think that, but...
Yeah.
Anyway,
might be a good idea.
Right now I'm working on a Postal 2 Let's Play, but I haven't had time to edit it, so those videos will be up in the coming years.
Yeah, so if you've got time to spare...
Yeah.
Anyway, are you done pitching your channel?
Yeah, I'm done selling myself out like the shameless whore that I am!
You are a shameless whore. See you next time, everyone.
See you next time.